got fives, look alive, look alive. Niggas came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well, fuck them, dawg. We gon' see how hard they ride. I get racks to go outside, and I split it with the guy. We up on the other side, niggas acting like we tied. I've been gone since like July, niggas acting like I died. They won't be expecting shit when Capo go to slide. Cause I told them that we put that shit behind us, but I did.
Come through, you and you. I'ma get the money. Trizzy get the new. Pull up with that Drake, I ride with Drake and I'ma shoot. My weapon be an instrument, I blow you like a flute. With the K9 shivering, drop a nigga like a littering. We at the door like we the delivery. He not a plug, he middleman. That nigga.
strongest, one of the, how to say, the leading players on the draft. They are absent for several reasons because Evgeny Pekhov, also secretary of the federation, he got injured. Definitely he is not able to continue. So we may start off with the game itself. We see a lot of young players for Team BC Dinamo, and I don't think it's going to affect the game somehow. The rest of it, I think the 3 players from the main draft, they stayed on the same. I'm surprised that today we are lacking some of the players, but team shooters, they came without Aydin Bekul Nurbek, and that means that today there will have one small forward less than its usual. The crew chiefs is Husan Janjarov and his colleague, also a crewmate, Christina. Basically, experience of judging have, to say, on a huge amount because they both played in Kazakhstan leagues, Kazakhstan, Russia. Husan Janjarov also played for Team USSR in 1990s. Well known for playing, how to say, the center position, and his triple shots, scoring more than 40 points per game, is also brilliant. Abdikirim Aman, Sergei Zhukov, those guys probably will lead the young team. And Adilbek Ulu Nursultan. He played for Dinamo before, but today he decided to come up and play for them once again. Cholombayev Azim, the point guard of the team who played with them together previously, also plays together on the same team I draft. Let's look up on and lay up and BC Dinamo. They should be convinced. I'm afraid that today Bayush, he, how to say, falls behind his brother because definitely now we're going to see the fastest 2 points overscored. No props. Easiest layup for him. It was soft, slightly touched the court. The shoes of them, and then we see the different colors, black and white against red and black. Definitely obvious, and then we can see the team has totally changed up their strategy, and I've never seen Janashadiyev entering the close part to the basket, attacking and bringing the defense. Probably he needs some more practice. For now, the substitution and bench is taken by Aliyev Ramazan, number 5, and I don't see Stanislav Lukonin for a while now. But they are doing a pretty good job even without him. However, the center position would be much stronger if they had him playing on behalf. If we turn it a little bit of upside down, there is no clear limitation on upper bracket for now. Easiest and much easier that would be on 4-4. There is no gravity in poverty, let's say. They started with Isakov Niyaz, who might be, let's say, one of their oldest player. However, he proved in the last game that he can shoot the same way. I think shooters, before choosing players, they look at the statistics of shooting and scores. The points that they earn is also quite respectful. Isakov Niyaz passes on the weak side, and Adiyev brings in the easiest 2 points from the triple sort and arc line. A bit of outer inner positions, they might lead to confusion. Let's break the game into 2 halves. For example, if the first court, the opponent's court, is full of defenders, Adiyev usually they try to stick up a little bit of long distance positions in order to gain more points. And in a backway pass, Isakov Niyaz brings in again the easiest 2 points ever. We cannot say that it is going to change drastically in the matter of the game. However, we will be maximizing score through what we will see for now. BC Dinamo, Kayumov Emil. Kayumov is probably replacing either Danchin Dmitry, definitely not Evgeny Pekhov. Evgeny Pekhov was the one who used to attack, okay, from the very court part. Adiyev, his first missed shot, as I see. And his brother Bayush, together with Bagashbayev Timerlan, they will be a little bit of upset and stressed and down because no matter how hard they play, I'm really glad to see such a, how to say, a clash battle between two strong teams. For now, what I have seen, and I thought that there's gonna be, let's say, the Dinamo is still gonna stay as the only opponent of team shooters. But what we see is that Dulbekov Nursultan starts off the game, and what we see is that, well, Legends, right? In the first day we have seen Legends playing against Asian Tigers. They brought more of a confident game. Maybe this would result in nothing but more. Turuzbek Kafesengeldi performs his triple, which goes off the way. And Hamraev Aziz has nothing more than just dealing it up. Bounce ball. Okay. Chance to give to Adilbek Nursultan. He misses onto the another foul shot. 15 to 8. And there is only 4 minutes have passed so fast that they haven't noticed what happened in the game. And then 40 minutes is the maximum length of the game itself, which says that there would be nothing but more of a racial hatred. What we say is that Dinamo, their strategy consumes a lot of energy because I don't see them attacking a long distance a lot. Rebounds and other things is another aspect. Personal foul given. Sergei Zhukov, well done. He tried to reach, and as we say, Sakov Niyas, okay, he is, how to say, bringing excuses before the judges for the foul committed on Sergei Zhukov. Zhukov, first one, he fails onto the fall side, probably because he would never mention it in a little bit of a wild gamer. Sakov Niyas passes it a long way, bounce ball to Janusz Shadiev. I'm afraid that running towards the basket alone without any obstacles wouldn't result. I see that they're playing more of a man-to-man. Each player picks up an enemy to protect, but in paint zone, by the end of the attack, team shooters, they always try to stay a little bit closer. Maybe this would be very effective. Okay, no looking pass to Baish. Baish misses on this one. I think they need a little bit of more warm-up. And if it happens that, oh, he is a bit hurt. All right, what we see, he is a bit hurt. I think he slide a little bit. Emil Kayumov, he reaches a little slide, and this would resolve in more of a neutral position here.
Он продолжает показывать.
Husanjan was a little concerned about Emil Kayumov, and wow, Kayumov is back. He can continue. I think the painkiller spray of our doctor helped him a little while, and I still see that while he's walking, he is making a slight crawls. Janusz Shadiev. Well, how does it happen again? If I'm to think that, let's say, he is going to miss, he brings in the shot. When I'm pretty confident that the Adivs, they're gonna score, they usually miss. I don't see very aggressive beginning, and the points say that they're again taking a small lead over here. That should not happen over and over one more time. Oh, that's easiest block shot. The free possession of a technical foul. Hamraev Aziz, he tried to block Mizalik Kenebayev. However, he doesn't care about the opposition. He tries to continue. Baish received pass, but it ricochets off the hand of the player Emil Kayumov, and Emil Kayumov will not be able to continue. Travel. Number 25 makes how to say obvious travel. Then there is gonna be a free possession, and Andulbekulu Nursultan hands the ball to his teammate Hamraev Aziz. He's bouncing the ball, and he doesn't notice how, let's say, the steals of the passes. Okay, oh, there was an alley-up. Okay, alley-up. We could think that it's going to finish with the slam dunk. However, not the best choice. I've never seen Adif bringing dunks. Probably he doesn't want to spend his energy on doing such, because he gains more points. Okay, spending his energy from the triple arc. Bounce ball. Adif Janush producing, and Bagshbaev Tamerlan tried to pass on the weak side, but Turuzbekov Esengildi takes more of an open position behind the opponents, and this allows him to attack even a little bit bigger. Adilbekul Nursultan makes a little crossover, stop back left, and he reaches the gate, right entering. Very fast counter attack. They are not waiting until all defenders are gonna come in. Oh, Turuzbekov Esengildi, he misses off the shield. That would result in nothing. Kayumov, okay, after a small injury, makes a very rush, okay, massive attack. No one can stop him. Well confirmed. 11 points shall be given, and the personal foul together brings him one more shot to make. If he makes it on a little quicker, then he will be more confident. Let me think of it this way. Emil Kayumov, he didn't bring so many points, however, rebounds. If we compare Stanislav Lukonin to Kayumov, he knows where to pick up the ball, and he usually takes very, very regular position for a center player, of course, under the basket. Sometimes when he tries to pick the ball, okay, he makes a little step left or a bit longer from the basket. There he usually receives his revenge. Janusz Adiev is not gonna wait until the defenders are gonna make it, and Turuzbekov Esengildi brings his 3 points one more time. However, it wasn't a 2-point zone. He stepped on the line. It brings only 2 of them. 21-12. This makes me think of that nothing is going to happen before it ends up with the production. Alif Ramazan comes out from the bench on the substitution. Ramazan makes a missed shot, and this makes feel them, okay, that he is not ready to play in the first quarter already. I'm afraid that if he misses several ones in a row, then substitution will be made immediately. There will be no chance for him to return much earlier than he expected to this game. Initiative, that's a push. Push by Emil Kayumov. Therefore, Adiev will hold the back. Substitution. I think Vladimir Kazanin today on the court, okay? Ready to play for Team BC Dinamo. Also a very effective player. He brought over 225 points, and in total 200 for team. He contributed to all earned points. This is actually a lot. And there is a good steal by Adilbekul Nursultan. He just takes off his hand, okay, puts it in front of the opponent, and the opponent is lost. He has to do. Vladimir Kazanin thought that he's gonna dribble over the opponent, but this is not the case. Adiev steals. It's a 4th steal in a row. Not the best thing, of course. Okay, Alif Ramazan alone. Travel by Ramazan. He doesn't feel so confident for now. He received a very good bounce ball, but he was a little bit longer from off the way. Ramazan takes the bench, and with Isakov Nias, he will come back to protect the gates of shooters. Sergei Zhukov. Whoa! Layup could be done, and then Kayumov was not sure that he's going to score. He wanted to finish it from the up top. This is what he does. Adiev receiving pass, okay. Back to Turuzbekov Esengildi. Esengildi has to score it. Brings easiest 2 points. Very well done. I am actually surprised by the fact that they chose this opponent to make it in a little longer distance. I'm not gonna lie if they try to, how to say, take the same opposition one more time. Let's begin it on to the finals from once again, and then how do we return in back? Isakov, yes, a point guard. What a decision. Feels like it's someone's, let's say, elder brother. Okay, probably Adiv's elder brother, and he came to the court. He's okay in such age. For example, Bayana Faskat, Viktor Starygin, and so many other players. They show that they can produce it and very well. Okay, and hello everybody. It's Nursultan Poldaev. What we see for now is shooters against Dinamo. Not satisfied with the game that I see on the screen. For example, BC Dinamo, they make no chance for them in returnal. However, we will definitely cheer and hope that BC Dinamo is gonna show something new. They chose to pick up young players, and this is not just because they want to play together with them. Probably the absence of some important players made them feel that they are not gonna finish up on the same level. Let me think of how to say a little bit of reproduction over here. Me myself, for example, as a commentary, I really cheer for Team BC Dinamo because I like the way they play from the in total anyways. I will not be able to produce and tell them how is it going to change in the matter of the game, but let's make sure that they are going to win. What we see for now on the court is not the last game of Team BC Dinamo, so they have a chance to take their revenge for the final super finals of last season. And my predictions are that Legends, BC Dinamo and Shooters are the only ones for now who deserve the super finals from what we have seen. All right, and basically I think this is my ending score, and we would like to continue on the game from now.
Уверена? Что-то, мне кажется, нет. Они не забивают. Плохо забивают.
We are back at the stage after a short break, the end of the first quarter. Second quarter brings in for the hope that Team Shooters will start using their skills. Me myself, I'm going to comment on the last stage, and Bagzhbayev Timirlan. I think if you compare it to last season, Bagzhbayev Timirlan played a lot better, especially in shooting. But shooting has become, he's not the, how to say, the main, okay, the essential skill. Timirlan and dunk. Dunk was not okay. Succeed. Kayumov looks very upset. I'm not going to lie. If we say that the different dunks are gonna be expected in the game, let me choose. For example, two teams, and if one of them is going to retrieve it, the second one is going to lose right at the place. Abdulkarim Aman, he will stay. He will stay a little bit left. He will hold it in Adiv. He will receive his first one. He fails. Okay, the easiest position for him, and he missed it anyways. Probably today, both Baish and Janish together with, let's say, Bagzhbayev Timirlan, they don't look so good in the game. Probably because there is no an affirmative, how to say, result of the creator, the strategy, the plan for the game was not, how to say, worked until the end. And BC Dinamo, for example, Abdulkarim Aman, Sergei Zhukov, they don't really play much, but their center players, they are making most of the job. The score 25-18 says that, yeah, there are actually some problems for them. Isakov Niyaz tried to make at the last seconds, and shot clock violation, as it says, the free possession for Team BC Dinamo will not regret upon them. Baishadiev on return, Adilbekul and Nursultan slowly, okay, and steadily he moves onto the body block. Pick and roll, okay, was not implemented in the game. Another trial of Adilbek Sultan brings the easiest 3 points in his life, and the score shall has to change. 21 points say that Team BC Dinamo definitely is not going to lose with such a large margin in the game. And Janusz Shadiev, he will definitely hold a little bit closer position to the basket, and Turuzbekov as Engeldi is making every good chance to change. In the best of the times, if we take, for example, Kyrie Irving and LeBron James, then this was, how to say, their best combination, Cleveland Cavaliers. I remember the season of season 7 probably, when Golden State Warriors played against them in the Super Finals, and the triple of, let's say, Kyrie Irving was quite sufficient enough, and in the last actually quarter he stopped scoring from a triple arc. I think that happened because he lost all his motivation to win by the end. However, LeBron James, he was ready there at the side, picking all the rebounds, not allowing him to score more than we all want. Let's take and separate it into two courts. Uh, I'm here, for example, the only one associating Abdulkarim Aman reminds me of more Anthony Davis. Probably the eyebrows, how to say, his face shape reminds me of him. He plays a little more passive. However, he attacks and picks very important rebounds in the game. He knows where to turn in 29 to 21, 8 points lead, says there is not gonna be a slight or a bigger change in the game. The second quarter should finish, let's say, in the favor of team shooters, but Janusz Shadiev, okay, he trusted the ball to Bagshbav Timirlan. Bounce ball. Adiev has to perform it alone. Oh, he brings his 3 points. And then what we should see is just happiness in their eyes. For Team BC Dinamo, shooters, they have become, let's say, a huge wall. They become a huge wall which doesn't let them go beyond them. If team shooters somehow they made it to, let's say, semifinals, then the semifinals, if they win, shooters putting a lot of all their efforts, let's say, then the only opponents they're going to face is Team Legends. Team Legends for now, they look very confident and they look really strong. So now for shooters, this is the tournament where they're protecting their title. They want to prove to everybody that they're second time champion, okay, 2 times champion on Asia Pro League, taking their first place 2 times in a row. For now, they haven't lost a single game. However, in the first season of Asia Pro League, they lost 1 game to Team BC Dinamo, and from that moment, Team Shooters they never lost. I think for Adivs, there is no importance of different court. They can feel the basket and the ring from the very first trial, from the very first game. 2 days, I think, were more than enough for teams to feel what is it to play against each other. And we have seen several new teams such as Team Nitro, Team Asian Tigers, Team Galaxy. Team Galaxy played much worse in the previous day. This means that they cannot make it, how to say, maximizing. Cholombayev Azim, as I noticed, he always plays on his maximum timeout by shooters. slide over. A peanut butter that they try to, how to say, slide on the bread of the team opponents, says that this is not enough, that this is not their last chance. Emir Gayumov holds a little bit of longer position. Vladimir Kazanin, not the best shot produced. His wrist was turning a different way, and yeah, looks again a little clumsy. This doesn't allow him to protect it. For example, when players play like they're 3 shits to the wind, I can say that the drunk basketball is, how to say, close to the nickname, let's say, of Team Patriots. I call their gameplay as of like drunk basketball. Shooters, they're sober players, let's say. I don't know how they focus on the game. The concentrations on the court feel so well, and then they never celebrate their triples that are conducted by one of the brothers in a row, and not the best pass, fall. That's definitely fall, and I think Bayushadiev made a wrong decision picking his hand in order to get the ball much quicker. Vladimir Kazanin will handle the ball to Abdulbekov Nursultan, and Nursultan, he probably should take 3 points positions either weak side of the court where it's much easier for him to shoot. He is a spot-up player, and Sergei Zhukov, he may not forgive it. He may not forgive them. Score a little quicker on the rebounds, and Adiev makes no chance for them to leave and attack the comment. Every single attack shows that their margin doesn't grow anymore. We will relieve upon. The Sergei Zhukov takes a really good pass, holds it, and he receives fall, personal fall, and then easiest 2 shots will be performed by him. The points are 4 minutes until the end, and 38-27. Makes no clue of game commentary. Let's think what is gonna change in the matter, if it's going to be a little faster or it's going to be a little slower. Zhukov misses on the first one, and let's wait for the second one in the game. He reaches the second one. 27 points for Team BC Dinamo and 38 for Team Shooters. Points are not given yet. However, it is followed up by 23 seconds. They start off one more time. 18, 16 seconds. 15 seconds. Shot clock violation. Okay. 10 seconds left for the shot clock at Sultan. Emir Kayumov receiving pass on Vladimir Kazanin. Makes a little step to side and try to finish. He may not be convinced by it. 3 minutes 39 seconds. The ball is off the court. The ball is given. Adiev returns back. He has to score it, and he does score it. Vladimir Kazanin couldn't bring any opposition. Once again, Adiev tried to steal the ball from the very first seconds. He could make a counter-attack. I think he's trying to score more today. He wants to make more assists and rebounds. Kayumov takes a pick and roll position. Down score Zhukov. Zhukov bringing very well done. 30 points. 30 points given to them. And finally, there is only 10 points that would elate and big a way for them to reach the target until the end, and they have to adjust. Oh, Bagshbaev Temirlan, he makes a chance to bring to the old frame. Abdikarim Aman, long way pass to Zhukov, and Turuzbekov SNGD tried to steal the ball. This is not enough. Believe me, this is not enough for them to continue. Back and always crouch. If you look at it, for example, number 8 Sergei Zhukov, he now is not running to the basket. Emir Kayumov, he is alone. Zhukov is still expecting for anyone to pass. Again, he's in a paint zone, he's not moving. I think the best thing would be is that if he tries to at least make several steps in order to gain advantage, then they can finish the attack finally somehow. 32 points and 2 minutes left until the end. Adiev's brothers combination, I don't see it now so far. I think they are gonna play more of an individual skill together with team. And opened. Oh, it goes off the way. Not enough for him. He needs a little bit of more effort in scoring. And then Abdulkarim Aman makes it. Oh, was it a fall? That's an out. Christina doesn't say anything. And there is nothing changed for now. Let's say shooters. They make a substitution. Isakov Niaz, Bagishbayev, Temirlan will take the bench for now. Let's hop on it. The ball goes wrong way. Not their best performance. This is why let's concentrate on the number, for example, 7 and 8, Sergei Zhukov, for example, and Abdulkarim Aman. They now have to lead the team. Vladimir Kazanian makes a little step back, receiving personal foul, and 2 free tosses will be awarded one more time. Well, Vladimir Kazanian, I think he's not going to miss this one as well. He is actually very good at shooting. For example, if we compare Istanbul Simuk and Bayev Adalbek, they 3 of them together, they play almost the same way. They pick very long distances to attack. Vladimir Kazanian misses the first shot, and the second one has to be definitely done inside. Okay, Kazanian, and he brings the easiest personal foul. The paint line at the elbows, for example, of attack, probably is one of the most difficult for them to perform. Isakov Niaz sees the option. Isakov opens up. Baishadiv decides to attack against 3 defenders. Over the defender. 2 points over the defender. That shall be part of a highlight. 1 minute, 19 seconds. Adalbek Nursultan. Okay. A little quicker to Vladimir Kazanian. They take a huge amount lead. And yes, definitely 10 seconds left until the end, and they will continue on fighting. The clash between of them is very intense. They will not give up on each other. Adiv makes a little push slide. Okay, he makes a fake move. Isakov Niaz receives personal foul. Yeah, I think Vladimir Kazanian had to take his hands off a little earlier, and he is just gifting chances. Technical foul. Adiv, if he's making a little step more forward, then he makes it a change. Fake move, another 3 points trial, and goes over the ricochets off. Not enough, definitely not enough for him. Kayumov is ready to defend. Okay, Bayish preparing for his triple. Unfortunately, it is inside for Team BC Dinamo. Dinamo, I think they're cursing him inside, okay, in their head, in their minds, for scoring a lot of points. This makes them feel unconfident, of course. 12 points is actually a lot, 47 to 35, and they cannot, finish the move in case if there are 2 players against them, and Emir Kayumov brings in the 2 points in the last 5 seconds until the end. 3 seconds, they have to shoot, they miss it, and this is the end. All right, I'm ready. First 2 quarters. First 2 quarters, they don't look okay. First 2 quarters, they don't look so good. Definitely, because there will be no change in the frame of the tournament. Team BC Dinamo together with Team Shooters, they need to take a little bit of more time. I think best option is if Sergei Zhukov, Vladimir Kazanian, they stay the same draft and they don't take any substitutions. Guys, please, let's choose, let's say, the team to win, for example, in case if they put a lot of effort. For now, what we see is that Shooters, they are not so intense. They have to play and check the Patriots one more time. And for now, I think if we score from the longer a little bit of distance, then this would be the best option. And then for now, I'm going to let them think of it twice more before letting them score in upper bracket for now.
Come in the arena. When I come in the arena. come in the arena, make the ground shake, make the crowd scream. Me feeling knock on the enemy, bring the fire when I fight to the melody. Blood fire, you beginner, keep on the game, me a winner. Your man them know me a leader. When I come in the arena. When I come in the arena.
Let's go.
We will see already the last two quarters, and the margin is not growing, it stays the same. For now, BC Dinamo, their only obstacles, such as team shooters, they have not been relieved. Please pay attention to players number 8 of Team BC Dinamo, number 7, the way they play, because they are protecting not only the flags of Team BC Dinamo, they are defending the title of champions of Kyrgyzstan. Okay, they're playing for Kyrgyz national basketball team. Also, the federation says that most of Team BC Dinamo, they are playing in their very strong draft, Vladimir Kazanin. The average age of Team BC Dinamo close to 26, 27, and the average height is 195. Team shooters, they have almost the same statistics. Their average height is 190, 93. Not such a big difference in height, but this can actually say the only thing that the game has to be a lot more intensive when we have shorter players who usually, correspond to the characteristics of point guard players. Then there is no clear violation. Druzbekov is Engildi. No doubt he scores, he justifies the action, and I think very good opponent and the one who can compete. Engildi and Aydanbek Nurbek play very similar style. Take a very close open positions, wait until the pass is given, and then they use the moment. Long way pass to Bagashbayev Tamerlan. Oh, Adalbek Nursultan. He makes a very slight, kick, and then the hit in the ball brings them a very good break of defense. Isakov Niyaz, using a pick and roll, decides to pass on the way. Is there going to be 3 preferred? No, rebound taken by Kayumov. Vladimir Kazanin, long way pass to Adalbekolo Nursultan. Nursultan, for example, if we take Esenliv Simukh, they can play together really well. He holds the ball and he waits the moment until it's going to reach the target on so far not one of the best passes. His reaction is really on a good level. He sees the one, for example, Bakshba Timerlan in the previous attack. He was running towards the basket alone, and definitely he had no chance to lose. He was a little taller. But the fact that he's holding ball lower than his waist shows that it can bring some problems, especially if you play such fast players. Turusbekov is Ingildi, Adalbekov Nursultan makes it still to another Abdikiri Maman alone. He will score without any problems. Okay, 39 to 49. And the 10 points are not going to be eliminated. 8 minutes until the end of the court. Isakov Niyas has been waiting to pick the ball. Okay, Vladimir Kazanian hands the ball to Emir Kayumov. Kayumov decides to give a small save and hands the ball again to him. Zhukov, okay, has been block shotted. Right, what happens is that technical foul, free possession for Team BC Dinamo. His finger was a little bit hurt, thumb. And a little bit sad to see Evgeny Pekhov just looking at the game, okay, from the bench side. Wow, Kayumov, very good finish. Kayumov saves his team and brings additional points. 8 points only by them. This is recreation of it. Let's go for it. Lightning fast it brings so far. Let's go to the frame of the work. He manages to emphasize it no matter how it can go. Vladimir Kazanian hands it towards him. Okay, moving on, and Kayumov, yes, Kayumov takes the rebound, brings in 2 points, 43 to 52. They're actually crawling up a little closer to them. Isakov Niyas, long way pass to Adiv. Adiv misses another one more time. Definitely not one of his best performances, and sometimes you see a warrior, okay, that his sword can get a little bit of dull. He has to sharpen his knife, and Kayumov alone. Adiv steals Kayumov. He didn't see anyone there, therefore he makes a mistake. Adalbekov Nursultan playing against Adiv. Adiv, okay, he doesn't miss it on so far. He makes a spin-off and then again he has no problems on scoring. I think this is pretty good performance by him. Vladimir Kazanian dribbling between the legs. Adalbekov Nursultan, okay, runs over the opponent, under the basket, tried to give, and 10 seconds of a shot clock violation. Abdikiriman, I think, was preparing to make triple shot. Technical. From the side, Vladimir Kazanian is already open. Okay, Abdikiriman, he's asking for a body block, and Kazanian, he wanted to shoot it himself, but not enough accurately has been done. Janusz Adiv, wow, he pushed, but he didn't make a slide towards. And Kayumov brings a slam dunk, okay, easiest for him. No obstacles and no problems have been made. I think there is nobody to block him now so far. 195 and almost close to 2 meters says that, yeah, he will defend it no matter what. Adalbekov Nursultan runs on 3 words. Third quarter, the score is exceeding 50 points. Usually in the third quarter, team shooters, they bring it close to 60 or to 70 points. Yeah, not of the best games performed by them. Bakshbayev Timerlan holds the grudge. He misses. He picks up the rebound. He holds close to Isakov Niyas. Niyas bring into Turusbekov Esengildi. The guy who scores frequently, okay, on an averagely, he makes a small reshuffle from the now art upon there. Makes it a little tighter. Tight. Close. Single and then bravery. Bravery up on the wild side. The wild side of it has been taken by anonymous decision. The single submission and attack has to be done. Abdikiri Maman, post-up position alone. He doesn't score. Sergei Zhukov, okay, didn't manage to take the rebound. Okay, Turusbekov Esengildi already there. A rebound. Rebound is taken. Okay. Hamrayev Aziz returns back, and we see there was substitution made. Vladimir Kazanian to Zhukov. Fall. Personal foul receiving, and then 2 free points to be conducted. 54 to 45 and only 4 minutes away from the end of the quarter. Let's bring it on. There is timeout taken by team shooters.
Я реально думала, потому что тогда они латали капец, они же с большим отрывом проиграли.
Когда в первом сезоне?
Да.
Нет, сейчас я думаю, знаешь как? Они только в конце хорошо играют. Они третий четверть идет. Там минуты 3-4 осталось. Кстати, Динамо еще выиграть могут. Если они выиграют, то я тоже проиграл спор. Так что ты еще надейся, что Динамо выиграет. Так, а на что спорим-то?
Не знаю на что.
Так, ты хочешь на желание или на что тут? Вещь какую-то?
Только не на мяч.
Не на мяч слишком дорого для обойдется. Так. Что такого? Давай тогда на желание спорим. Хорошо?
And we are ready to move on. This is the end. Probably nothing is going to change. And PC Dinamo, they have a little slight chances to win. However, it can be eliminated and destroyed by team shooters if, in case they don't want to score, they just want to stay in position. For example, they want to leave the points as it is, then chance for them to win a little close, because 54 to 46 is not the worst, how to say, ending for team BC Dinamo. Unlike the first season, having strongest players in the draft, they lost with a large margin. But today, BC Dinamo is not full. They don't have their strongest players. Adilbek Nursultan, wow, makes a steal, and he brings easiest 2 points. 54 to 48, 4 minutes until the end, and we see that only 6 points away from making points equal. If Team BC Dinamo is counting to win, then there should be nothing than more of a support, mental support and moral support. He gives a bounce ball to be taken. Isakov Nias to Adiv. Adiv prepares, Isakov Nias gives him all back. There shall be no layup, and Turuzbekov Esengeldi makes a fake move and brings 3 points. Very well performed. He steps on the line, therefore there is no additional point, because it's not really a long distance, because he was a little closer to the basket. Adilbek Nursultan tried to perform. Sergei Zhukov takes the rebound. What I like about Zhukov and, for example, Kayumov, they always pick up the rebounds. Hamraev Aziz, okay, stay together against Adiv Janish. He couldn't push him away. That made him feel a little and less confident, probably. Adiv, maybe not the tallest player on the court, however, his physical, characteristics, physical abilities on a pretty good level. To remind you, his age is 30, and some of them, they already have families in there. Kayumov returns back. Zhukov takes a little break, and Hamraev Aziz is going to replace Sergei Zhukov. Isakov, a little closer for now, makes no change to retrieve it. Adiv, long way pass to Bayish. Bayish giving a return back, number 25, brings in, not enough. Not enough, Abdulkarim Aman. The third quarter is going to finish in 3 minutes. Adilbek Nursultan tried to bring 3 points, but no, Isakov Nias steals, and already Adiv together. They're finishing the move. Wow, very good, okay, very good layup. I think such layups we see on a daily basis, and this is a standard shot for them. Let's see if we compare both of them, then there is nothing more than just a good performance. Abdulkarim Aman tried to be open. However, defenders, they understood that he's going to perform, and triple shot conducted by number 9, Emil Kayumov. unfortunately off of the basket. Tuzbekov a single D back and tried to block shot. Okay, Kayumov not allowing him to shoot. Sakaf Niyaz 3 points off the way and rebound has been taken. Adiv stays back behind. Kayumov could receive a pass, but Turuzbekov steals the ball. His jump is pretty high, and not to forget that he is also tall, that he can play as a center player as well. Adiv misses onto another one. Kazanin brings for a little while, holding. Kazanin brings in easiest triple shot for him, 46 to 62, and there the problems are beginning. 12 points lead. The fact that there has been 12 points lead taken says that they are going to have a little bit of bigger problems. Substitution. Now we have new young players. Timur and then Gary Trulov for Team Net Wizards was absent for a while. Number 24 returns back to the part. We see that, and again we see that the absence of two center players makes for team shooters taking all of the rebounds, and again another attack. Third attack in a row. They're definitely raping their basket, and believe me, not the best option. They should not be doing this. And yeah, from the third trial, they will finish it anyways, 64 to 49. It is still growing. Okay, Adılbekulu'nun Sultan to Kazanin. Kazanin has to be sure that there is no violation has been done, and Kayumov was prepared, and Kazanin takes it himself, passes away, number 24. Alone, he's attacking and goes off the way. Not the best performance by him. Alone under the basket, and he definitely brings not the best thing. And the end of the quarter. So guys, let's move up. So for now, I don't think that there is gonna be some bigger large margin, but they cannot take substitutions. Okay, I cannot say that they have big chances to win. Team BC Dinamo, they have very strong draft. Even at the absence of Evgeny Pekhov says that they are not gonna lose. Team shooters, for example, they will take a little bit of an upper hold. Let's say Janush and Baish, they never leave the court, and Alif Ramazan together with Turuzbekov and Singledi, they can try to make a small combination here. Let's not forget that they're gonna lose. Evgeny Pekhov, as I understood, for now coaching their team. What we see now on the court, they are discussing the tactics, what's gonna happen. And believe me, letting their young players to settle on the court makes no difference on the revival. Therefore, I don't think they're gonna lose with this large margin. So this is beginning of fourth quarter. It starts off immediately. Vladimir Kazanin tries to bring triple. Kayumov has to take the rebound, and yeah, I think they kind of used the advice, not allowing all the young players to play on. Number 24 stays the same. Sergei Zhukov returns back. Adılbekul Sultan tries to steal the ball. Bagishbayev Temirlan makes 3 points in total. 51 to 68. 17 points. 70 points lead is already taken by one of the teams. Kazanin has to take his time. 24 performs triple shot. Oh, this is not his best shot. Okay, we see that unexperienced players, there are a lot of them, and no matter what, they can continue to fight. Technical, it goes a little bit off the way, And Vladimir Kazanin again starts off his attack. 51-68, 9 minutes left until the end. 18 seconds of shot clock violation. There will be no probability he is taking Adalbekul Nursultan. What a bad shot, okay? Of course, he is making decision to score it alone, and Adiev under the basket alone himself. 20 points lead. Okay, there the problem start. 19 points, it's very close. Another lost ball by Yush. Passing the long way, and Niyaz, Skakov Niyaz brings in the several stages far. I think now number 24 will be substituted, and we will see Hamraev Aziz returning back to the court, and turn by turn they start playing a little worse. Okay, Kayuma finishes, and he's helping his teammate not to let the attack just fade away. If we dissolve, for example, at the end, the fading is also important. Like after shooting, if you successful bring points, then important thing is to run back to the defense itself. And 20 points, 23 points already lead by them. This is not gonna left unseen, and 8 minutes is more than enough. Substitution. Okay, Sakov Niyaz takes a little break for now, and number 25 returns back to the game, as we see. No substitution has been made for Team BC Dinamo. Of course, they need such substitution. Adalbekul Sultan brings in from the up top the triple shot, 56-76, and 20 points still stay the same. Toruzbekov and Sengerdis well prepared. Travel. They appoint the travel, and yeah, I've seen a definite travel. He made his step before dribbling. He made the step, and I think the judges, they are very clear to see such things. They got used to it, and there will be no any problems. Abdulbekul Sultan blocked shotted by number 25. Okay, by Ish, long way pass to Toruzbekov. Whoa! Amazing block shot by Vladimir Kazanin, not allowing him to score from his long hands say that there will not be any of the easiest points for now. Kazanin is the only one, as I see, who is playing until the end, and we need Abdikirim Maman to return to the game. What happens is technical, no points will be awarded. They in return. Kazanin has to give another triple. Adalbekul Nursultan can try to score, but along with other players, there will be no destination given. Adalbekul Nursultan makes an away pass, holds the grudge, the screenshots, and he doesn't catch the passes. All right. I think Abdikirim Maman has to return. Abdikirim Maman has to be given more chances to play. Otherwise, there are gonna be a large margin by shooters, and we see number 1 is preparing for substitution. This is not a good idea. And Bagishbayev Tamerlan brings from the up top to the bank. He awards 3 points his team. 23 points lead. It's very close to 30, and believe me, I don't see any problems for them to make it 30 points lead by grudge. 56-79. In the beginning, there were a little bit of problems started. Number 5, Abdulbekul Nursultan to Kayumov, and Kazanin decided to pick up later. Number 24, he hasn't scored even a single point. Finally, he brings 2 points, and I think team shooters, they didn't want how to say, make it a little quicker. And number 24, he doesn't provide a very good defense. 81-58, 60, 21 points. It's still a lot. Sergei Zhukov. Okay, rebound taken. And 24, Kayumov preparing to make his triple. Also goes off the way, and Adiev manages to take the rebound right after. Kazanin trying to take it, and they lose the ball. Yeah, it's already off the court. And yeah, Abdikirim Maman return back. Adalbekul Nursultan takes a little break as well. And now Vladimir Kazanin, Kayumov, Abdikirim number 1, 24, and then stay the same. Let's see whether it's going to change the game in any of the ways. So they have to take care of it just a little bit stronger for now. Receiving pass. Okay, he gives it back right away. He has to create a movement. Vladimir Kazanin to Abdulkarim Aman. Aman has to take the rebound himself, and no, another mistake has been done. 2 times, 2 shots in a row goes the wrong way. Okay, he gives number 24, steals the ball. Kayumov together with Abdulkarim Aman. Oh, they have to finish. Anyways, and yeah, they managed to finish it. Bakshbayev Timberland was at the position to steal the ball, but we are definitely warned that there is going to be a change slide. Vladimir Kazanin towards 24, holding upper bracket. Okay, raising hands to block shot. He brings his 2 points to his team. 23 points still stay the same. And 4 minutes left until the end. Alright. Okay, shooters, they have to be a little careful. We don't see a lot of personal fouls in the game because the professionals, we see the level of professionals already from the beginning. Judges see very just how to say game. And block shot to Abdulkarim Aman. Everyone makes a facepalm. Yeah, he definitely screw up at this moment. Bayish says, hey, what are you doing? He makes in. Hold it, and Emil Kayumov, oh, what a clumsy performance of a double shot. And Hasan Jandara says, hey, don't look at me there, nothing happened in the game. 25 points lead, 4 minutes left. And yeah, I think Abdulbekir Nursultan together with Sergei Zhukov, they have to return to the game. They definitely have to. Otherwise, they're going to have it. A personal foul, technical violation, and then they return back. Make a little slide, step forward, and yes, 2 points, very beautifully. I think I leave Ramazan, the fact that he is in the game for now, they decided to weaken up, how to say, their draft, so the fight would be very just for them. Now, Turuzbekov SNGLD is making very good results so far. I think the third, let's say, player to be on MVP on the tournament could be Turuzbekov SNGLD with his points. Number 24 tried to make a triple shot. He doesn't make any result. 25 has to make it, and yes, block shot it. Very well done. He doesn't allow him to make it so far. Emil Kayumov is at the stage, prepared. Triple. Kayumov takes the rebound and block shot it because Adiv was behind, preparing to block it. Okay, long way pass to Adiv. Adiv gives an alley up to Turuzbekov. Turuzbekov has no another chance. Adiv Ramazan is at the trip line, prepared. There has to be shot performed. No, he misses all the way. Emil Kayumov. 2 minutes, 52 seconds left. Dinamo, a little bit of slide, and number 1 misses his triple, his first committed triple, and no problems made. He decides to take a little step back, and the triple again. Rebound is taken. Kazanin ready to defend. Turuzbekov, he doesn't manage to finish it up here. 87 to 52, 25 points, and then only 5 points away to take the lead over 30 points. And in this case, we are going to lose not only a team, but I think by the last seconds they need to rehearse, but I think they're gonna play the same draft, same picks are gonna stay on the field. Alif Ramazan, Kenebay Pizoli, and 2 points. Very well done. He scores, and at the same time receiving personal foul. Six is given a chance to play one more time. Then he has to make sure that the game is gonna take a little bit of difference for now. Vladimir Kazanin, he has to bring 2 additional points in order to shorten them, and he couldn't, because for now what we see, Kazanov, he takes a little bit of more, how to say, aggressive position in order to shoot from the long way distance, and Adiv misses. However, it was still close, and Emil Kayumov will start off. 87 to 64 says that just a little bit left for them to continue the fight. And Abdulkarim Aman, I've never seen him performing the long way shots. Kazanin doesn't see any of the open players decides to shoot himself. Not one of his best decisions, having a tall opponent in front of him. Minute 40 seconds left until the end, and 24 seconds shot clock violation says that there is not gonna be much more violation, but Div, the Turuzbekov D, holds on Grudge way back, and he misses. However, they don't finish up attack. Abdikirimaman has chance to number 6, and the ball has been stolen. I think the fact that he was waiting until the ball comes in was his worst decision. What a very good block shot, okay, made by him in the air, and there is no personal fault. Definitely he will continue the turnover once again, and he may not stop. 89 to 64, very close again. 25 points for theirs. How to say, there is no chance for them not to make it, and 3 points has to be made up inside Alif Ramazan. Okay, take it, open the position, and pass behind the back, but still they save it. Alif Ramazan doesn't manage to take it. The really bad pass. Bad pass, and then there is gonna be a reward onto so far. 55 seconds left, and one of the last attacks. Kayumov expect Vladimir Kazanin to be opened at the right moment, and then he needs to take, okay, he makes a very good returnal, and then the shot was not made, and number 6 makes very, how to say, upset, and not the best trials for them to score. 90 to 64, 26 points taken. Janusz Shadiev has to prove that he can make it, and we see he is bringing 2 points more, and it's almost 30 points away ahead, and 24 seconds taken from the lead by the returnal. Vladimir Kazanin is thinking to make it. He's just holding the time. Definitely this is going to be a fair play, and then that was pretty close. 10 seconds possession. He will try to perform. 5 seconds left. Still chance. All right, no, they don't have to continue. That's it, and we finish on here that stage. That's a fair play. There is no clear definition, and then we will be close. We will be close to the up here. Team BC Dinamo together with Emil Kayumov, they make a very good internal to the way upside down, and we can comment on it. The game has been changed really wayward. Okay, Janusz Shadiev at the last seconds he decided not to make it. We congratulate Team BC Dinamo one more time, making a very smooth tactics. They're hoping, and then the music is playing, that supporting them. Let's kind of give a small gratitude to them. So Team BC Dinamo, black and yellow uniform shows. Evgeny Pekhov says that their basically main mistakes are the following: that they played not together as a team. They tried to let their youngsters, okay, to take more experience on the following score. Okay, and as always, I'm not going to lie if we see the next game, but overall the preparation has not been justified until the end. Please let us know if you don't make it to the far distance, then let them just make a small sequence section. However, there will be no validation, and then the validity of the proper side falls is gonna be the ending part. And Team Dinamo, they deservedly, they lose the ball, and there are no problems made upon the bracket. Therefore, we will definitely see you in the previous games, as well as the next game after the factual lose. The thing is that we cannot make it until the end. There will be no violation committed overtime. I think let's talk, and we see that the teams Gorilla, for example, right? They could show a strong opposition to Team BC Dinamo, and already teams from the strongest to the weakest we can compare. Now we see the huge differences actually. Yeah, if we take triple shots, for example, today Janusz Shadiev played a lot worse. They played a lot worse than we usually expect them to play. This is why I don't think they're gonna make any sort of a sufficient changes in the game itself. Let's go, let's finish up on here, and then I may not hold it to the way upside down. believe me, it was nice to listen them once again.